Welcome back. You're still watching Diplomatic Affairs with me, Harriet Nate. We are on Pan-African television every Saturday from 4 to 5 o'clock p.m. And we are also big on social media, Facebook and YouTube. Like I always say, you can catch up with us wherever you find yourself. I'm not doing this alone today. I have with me Mr. Prince Davison. Mr. Prince Davison is family and he is the operations manager for the maiden edition of the Diplomatic Honors 2024, which took place last week Saturday, so it's been a week already. My other guest is here in the studio with us, and he is in the person of Daniel Osagyefo, head of finance for the Diplomatic Honors 2024. Daniel Osagyefo.
Hi.
How are you? Relax, it's just the three of us. Us against the world. Us against the world. You are welcome to Diplomatic Affairs.
Thank you so much, Harry.
It's your first time?
No, this is my third time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've been on
we spoke about the Young African Women's Congress.
Yes, I mean, we've done that twice.
Twice, yeah. Right. So yeah. Daniel is the founder of the Young African Women's Congress, and which I'm proud to state that I am the official moderator for this particular prestigious platform. It has the support of all the notable figures in our land and of course outside as well. It's all about Pan-Africanism. Now, talking of Pan-Africanism, before we go on, did you know that today is Kwame Nkrumah, Osagyefo Kwame Nkrumah's birthday, right. 115th birthday? Interesting.
Outstanding, great.
We get the Africa we want, you know, one Africa, United States of Africa. Do we see that happening anytime soon?
Well, I would say that there is hope, despite the fact that there are more obstacles, because there are some fundamentals that, as it stands now, should have been dealt with, like trying to create a borderless Africa. Traveling to Togo, I did not need to go through that stressful, experience of the, security checks, so tedious, and sometimes you are made to come out of the car, you are searched and all kinds of stuff, as if you're a criminal. We should be able to go beyond these things. It doesn't happen in the European Union. It's not happening. We have African Union. What are we doing? Our leaders are always going for sessions. They are going for the summit, but nothing is happening. So we want to actually ask, even look at ECOWAS, the economic community of West African states. Freedom, a friend of mine recently moved her goods from Ghana to Nigeria. It spent 3 weeks before it got to Nigeria because she was asked to pay some obnoxious duties at the various borders, and at the point in time she wasn't able to, so she has to now go mobilize, and so it spent 3 weeks just from Ghana to Nigeria. So these are serious challenges that I think we really have to deal with them. We really have to, it's not just about the talk. It is not, if we've had enough of the talk, the beautiful presentation, the beautiful conferences and all that. We really have to walk the talk. What does it take to get these things through? Is it not the leaders just signing on some agreement and making sure that it's working? We have African Continental Free Trade Area. All these things are there, yet people are so struggling to just get certain things done. Just the border, forget about the common currency and the rest, which are kind of major issues and all that. But these are simple things that we can easily put in place. You have been traveling to Europe a lot. Sometimes you go to France and you're able to just be hopping from one country to the other country.
Easy access. Easy access.
The shortest possible time.
Access.
Why can't we have the same thing in Africa?
Exactly. That's worth emulating.
What is the problem?
That's worth emulating. Well, Prince.
Yes.
In the interest of Pan-Africanism, and this is a Pan-African television, we have a responsibility to talk about what we are faced with as a continent. And I think the highs and the lows, it is in order, right? What can we do better from where you sit?
As an
African,
I want to look at it more positively. The mistakes have been done. Really, today is Kwame Nkrumah's birthday,
right.
So you want to talk about the strides and the vision and the ideas that he espoused. He's a man who was far ahead of his time. He was so visionary that today you look at things that you thought about then and you'll be wondering, what sort of man was this? You know, so in terms of looking into the future, I want to look at it with more hope, with a glimmer of hope, because it's all we have, really. Hope is all we have.
Right.
You know, so with the AU's new vision, I think it's 63, the vision 63 or something like that.
Agenda 2063.
Yeah, Agenda 2063 is great, really, right? So it has great, you know, points in there.
Policies,
like,
programs.
Yes, like DOT was saying, these things needs to
come to fruition.
We need to see progress from one point to the other, and after is a child of that vision.
Right.
We want to have one passport, we want to have
one currency,
one currency, and all of those things have been espoused, and so it is not enough to just write them down and, you know, allow them to just be gathering dust in offices, and so we need to work it.
Absolutely. Just because we have the continent at heart, it is in order that we criticize ourselves when we have to, and we also, you know, project some of the positive things that are happening when it comes to development on the African continent. We can do better. It is why we are talking about it passionately. Happy birthday, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.